we're coming to the labelling end of your Entero experience, or the bottling end, and that means that we need to go about creating and customizing your wine labels. So to do this, I'm going to give you a demonstration today on how to use software called Canva to create your own wine label that will be print ready and capable of printing on our brand new label printer. Canva is a newish online software that we can use to make wine and do lots of graphic design with it. It's particularly useful in that it has a lot of predefined formats, but it's also what you see is what you get, so everything you do is reasonably easy to follow. To make an account, you can use your social media accounts to sign up with your email. As we've done this before, I'll just log in at the top right of the screen. Now, as I was mentioning before, there's a lot of pre-made formats that are really handy if you're trying to get something onto Facebook or make a poster, or you already have a standard size or it's a standard document. Because we're making a new wine label and it's got its own dimensions, we go to the top right and click on Custom Dimensions. To make our own format, you want to make sure that the measurement is in millimeters, not pixels. We're printing something real, not looking for a screen image. And the dimensions are square, they're 102 by 102 millimeters. So you enter that into the software and hit design. And then as the software ticks away, you'll get to this screen and you'll be able to play around with a lot of different layouts and formats that are available to you. So this label I'm going to start blank because what we're doing is reasonably simple and not too image focused. And I'm just going to start by dragging an image from our folder, from our desktop, and bringing that onto the software. You can see I've already done some here, but it is really as easy as dragging and dropping your images across. And then once they're there, you can drag it, resize it, you can rotate it, crop it if you wanted to. If you've got a big image and we only actually want to show the gates, you might want to do this. All on the online software. Now I'm finding that to be a little bit too big for what I want. So you can just delete the image and start again. Anything that is outside of the white space here is being cropped off by effect anyway. But like I said just before, we can also come in and do this ourselves manually. Okay, now that we've put our image in place, got it where we want to, we can start looking at putting in the text. If you scroll through here, you'll see in the text section there are lots of ideas you can get from the software. A lot of them are pre-filled out for different uses, and if you scroll down to the bottom you will actually find some that are designed for your wine labels. And hunting, here we go, the Valence Cabernet Malbec. And you can just drag this into the software, place it where you like, and edit this yourselves. So again, going back to our document, we can just type in here Citizen Wine, and the whole thing will put our wine title in and it will all adjust. We can go into the top and you've got all your formatting, and we might actually just drag this font to be a little bit smaller so it fits onto one line. We can also come in here and maybe put a different font on. Again, play around with the software, it's very powerful. Once you're happy with the front of your label, again we can come back and play with it. We're going to make a second page on this document and use that for the back. So to do that, we look for the copy icon here and start again. And here we go. Now for the back, it's got to be more about text than it is the image. So I'm going to start with a clean canvas, get rid of both of these elements we used on the front. And instead, I'll probably just use, you may look at one of these layouts for the back, or as I'm going to do, I'll build this one from scratch. Have a play and make your own story. So now that we've got our front and back wine labels, all we need to do is save it in a file that I can use on our end to print your wine labels and get them ready for you on bottling day. And to do that, we want to go File and Save. Make sure that we've got a copy using Canva, and then you want to click the Download button on the top right. Select PDF, Print. You may want to use the other formats when you're sharing this around to get feedback, but in order to make this work as a wine label, we need to select PDF and Print, Download, and then that will just save to your default download folder, which is set up in your browser.